Join us on our final journey across North America, a 7,000-kilometer expedition through the wild heart of the East, from Quebec's untamed taiga across the endless road of Labrador to the rugged shores of Newfoundland. This is our last great adventure.
Good morning from Canada. We are in Quebec, about 3 hours north of Montreal, and we are at the start of a 7,000-kilometer long road trip. This trip will take us through Quebec's taiga, which will be massive. The longest stretch without a gas station will be around 610 kilometers, and at some point we will be 750 kilometers away from the nearest town. That is the farthest away you can be from any town in North America. After that, we are taking the Trans-Labrador Highway and finish this whole trip in St. John's, Newfoundland. And honestly, we couldn't have asked for a better place to start this trip. It is very beautiful here. It's a massive forest. Very nice place. Just a super Canadian place. We love it. That's why we do these trips. The sounds, the birds, crackling fire. It's just a dream. Sun's out, no mosquitoes. The mosquitoes will be our worst enemy on this trip, I guess. Already here they are very bad, but as soon as we have the fire started, the mosquitoes are gone, so it helps big time. So we have to see in the taiga up north if we can find enough firewood and how the mosquito situation will be there. But apart from that, we're super excited. It will be an amazing trip. And I'd say we started. Good morning. We had a bit of a rough night because of mosquitoes. So we got these mosquito nets around the car to get some fresh air in, but somehow a couple of mosquitoes managed to get inside anyways. But the thing is, there weren't a lot of mosquitoes at a time, but they were constantly coming. One mosquito swirling around your head like zzz, then we kill it, go to sleep again, and then 30 minutes later the next mosquito would come. And this happened the whole night, like constantly. A new mosquito, waking up, killing it, trying to sleep. So yeah, we're a bit bananas. It wasn't a great night of sleep, but yeah, got a bit of rain. Fire is going now, so no more mosquitoes. And yeah, I'd say let's enjoy a day at the lake here. As the thunderstorm rolled in, we decided to leave camp and continue north. Just by June 12th. One thing that really never gets old when traveling is every day the surprise of where we end up and where we camp. This whole area here is actually an old mining town, but it's abandoned and all the buildings have been taken down. But now it's a beautiful grassy area. We got all these, what are these flowers called?
Lupins?
Covered all in these beautiful lupins, which Bianca really loves. So we got a camp spot right in the flower field here. Very beautiful. Fire is going, enjoying dinner, and yeah, sunset is around 10:30 at the moment.
Yeah, we're making our way very fast north.
So days get a bit longer.
Yes.
Alright, we have made it to Matagami, which is our last option to fill up on diesel for the next 380 kilometers. So of course we take the chance, and we also just remember that our jerry can is still empty, so we also will fill up that just in case. I mean, 380 kilometers we will easily do that, but yeah, you never know, and we certainly don't want to run out of diesel. So let's get it done, grab some snacks and hit the road again. Alright, we're all filled up to the top, so we're ready to go. Alright, we have finished the first leg of this trip, Montreal to here, the start of the James Bay Road. From here we have about 700 kilometers, and yeah, I think we're all settled. We're full of diesel, and we hope we get enough mosquito repellent. So, let's go. Good morning. We are making quite some progress because we're going much faster than we have planned to. Our initial plan was to go on these roads here on this whole trip very slowly and relaxed and enjoy like places like here, spend 2-3 days, enjoy the peace and quiet, go fishing, get some work done. But we're just here during the wrong season. We kind of knew that. People have told us that at this time of year mosquitoes and all the flies here are completely bananas. So we were expecting that, but then also it's like we always think, how bad can it really be? I mean, it's just mosquitoes, and even though like with the fire and stuff you can manage it. Well, it can get really bad. I think it's the worst mosquito experience we had in the last 2.5 years. But I mean, that's how it is. So we decided to go faster doing long driving days, because like for example right now it's very okay. Like now we could be here in an hour probably. It's very bad. The only thing that really changes, we're going much faster, but we're still here, we still enjoy it. We're not gonna return because we're already so far in, and we don't want to give up because a couple of small biting flies. Thank you. I really love these very remote gas stations because there's always cool stuff happening. There's a helicopter in the air right now. And then we just met these guys here. They're traveling in a Mitsubishi here, super cool car. It's just fun. We love these places. Super cool. Here we go, we just finished the second leg of our 7,000 kilometer road trip. We made it to the end of the James Bay Road, to the James Bay. What an amazing place to finish this part of the trip. Very beautiful, and it looks like we're gonna spend the whole day tomorrow here because it's just really nice. Good morning from the James Bay. We had 2 amazing nights here, and now it's time to pack everything up and head to the next part of this trip, the Trans-Taiga Road. We're almost done.
With amazing, he means with a lot of mosquitoes.
So yeah, before the mosquitoes eat us up, let's get everything into the car and hit the road. Here we go! We are at the start of the Trans-Taiga road, which is pretty crazy. Like, we're already kind of in the middle of nowhere, and then from here this gravel road continues for 666 kilometers just out there into Quebec's taiga. We're super excited to explore that. I think I'm going to air down a little bit. It's gravel. It looks good from here, but airing a little bit down for this distance might not be a bad idea. And then we're good to go. I don't think you can see them on the camera, and there's not a lot of space in here right now, but that's how we're sleeping, with this net over us, because as you can hear it, there's probably hundreds of mosquitoes in here. It's crazy. Now the only question is, how do we get out? So yeah, that is how we do it. So now, to get them out, we open all the doors and put one of these inside and hope that wind and smell will get them out. Crazy. So, we made a decision. We are not going to drive the Trans-Taiga, not further than what we did now. It's just too much. All the flies, like, it's been going for like 1.5 or 2 weeks now, that we're constantly bombarded by all kinds of mosquitoes and flies, and now waking up inside the car in the morning with like hundreds of mosquitoes around us. I mean, luckily with the mosquito net we're fine, we can sleep, but it's just, why would we do it? Why would we stay here? It's just crazy. I mean, I would really love to finish a Trans-Taiga, to get to the end, but that's not happening this time. So yeah, we're cutting this trip short by around 1,000 kilometers. So instead of 7,000, it'll be 6,000 kilometers. Still a good amount, I'd say. And just because we're leaving this place here doesn't mean like we're good. So we still have about 1,200 kilometers until we're back in civilization. So until then, everything stays pretty much the same.
Maybe a little bit less flies, but we'll see that.
Hopefully, I mean, you can just hope for it. But at least 1,000 kilometers less, and yeah.
That's it.
Now we're having breakfast, pack everything together.
We can always come back in the future, maybe in fall when there's no flies around or much less flies.
It's like, when you watch this video and you think you want to do this trip, I think, like, we don't know because we haven't been here in fall, but fall must be very beautiful here with the colors, and then there might be still a couple of mosquitoes, but like probably very, very little.
Yeah. So July is probably not the best time.
It's not a good time.
Yeah.
Also, the things we use to try to get rid of mosquitoes is, for one, these little spirals. Then we have the thermocell, and we usually have a bonfire going. All of this works super well as long as there's no more than 5 mosquitoes. when there is 5,000, nothing works. It's just, they don't care. Alright, as we skipped the Trans-Taiga, we are now on our fourth leg of this trip, the North route, which is this road here. So this is a connector, and I think in 427 kilometers this turns to a paved road, and it's a total of 900 kilometers until we're back in civilization from this point here. So yeah, still a little bit of backcountry stuff here. We're still kind of remote, and let's see what this road has to offer. So we have found a pretty cool place for camp. We started a fire because the small black flies were crazy from the beginning, but I think you can see it and you can probably hear it. Even with the fire, there's absolutely no way of staying here. I hope you can actually see this on the camera. It's crazy, and everything that flies, you see, bites and hurts like crazy. It's absolutely wild. So yeah, I think we're going to pack everything together and just drive, not in search for a good camp spot, just to like hopefully get to a point where these deer flies, they seem to go away at some point in the evening. So we're just just continuing to drive until they're hopefully gone, and then camp wherever we end up. It's exhausting. We already drove like 300 kilometers today, and we were just making our way to a camp spot. The second attempt. The first one didn't work because it's private property, and this one we were out of the car for like 5 minutes, and I mean hundreds of flies and deer flies and mosquitoes. Even the fire, nothing worked. It's really tiring at the moment. Bianca was looking for a motel. It's the first time in 2.5 years on the road that we were thinking about going to a motel to escape the life on the road, because we don't have the energy anymore. And the first review she read was from 2 weeks ago, from someone who wrote, "This place looks haunted." So that doesn't seem really nice or inviting or like an option. The other option would be driving another 360 kilometers on gravel to make it to a smaller community where we could probably just camp on a parking lot. Usually there's less flies and bugs in the town, but it's already almost 6, so this will be a super late evening, but it's either that or a haunted motel in the middle of nowhere. So I think it's going to be a very long driving day, or night, evening, whatever. Alright, it looks like we got lucky. We don't have to drive through the night. We found this little spot here. Looks quite nice. And we only have a couple of black flies here. Nothing else, so I think we can manage it with a fire. Now check out this spot here.
I just wanna hear the way you used to talk. I just wanna take in all that was. But here in the dark is a sound.
Alright, so before we leave camp, let's try to get a fish, see what we can get here. And Bianca's getting the car ready in the meanwhile. And this place is very beautiful.
I just wanna see you run like way back then. I just wanna hear you play guitar. Here in the dark, there's a sliver of light.
Well, no luck today.
And all the things you wanna say, I wish that I could find a way to bring you back, bring it all back. I just wanna hold close to the years we have. I just wanna see all that you are. But here in the dark, there's a sliver of light peeking in. Here in the dark, there's a sliver of light peeking in.
Nice. Check out this beautiful trout I just got. That makes for a nice dinner. Awesome. Quite a fight here. Very happy. Finally a trout. This trout had a big price tag. This is what the small black flies do. They really bite out part of your skin. It's crazy, but check this out. That's fish for today and tomorrow. A nice, delicious trout.
There's a lot to see, a lot to do. Recently I've realized I like doing it all with you. Take my hand, twirl me around.
Check out this beautiful camp spot here at this river. Nice. That's a great place. It was another long driving day, I think around 550 kilometers. But yeah, now we're here and so far we can be outside and it's okay, at least for the moment. We really hope it stays like this for a bit. I mean, at some point mosquitoes will come, but it's really nice just to be here and not being bugged. A little bit, but not really bad. So yeah, Bianca just took a shower, I'm next, and then we're having brook trout for dinner. Yum, that's gonna be amazing.
Hold me close, don't ever put me down. Every time I look at you, you're looking back at me, my dear. When you are around, everything seems crystal clear. I've been dreaming of this moment, hoping for something real, for something real.
Alright, so a little bit of time has passed. We made it to the eastern side of Quebec, the area of the St. Lawrence River, and we're currently on a ferry over to Tadoussac, and from here on we headed north again to Labrador, taking the Trans-Labrador Highway. The scenery has already changed quite a bit. We're super excited of what lies ahead. It already looks so beautiful around us, and yeah, headed north again. That was quick. This place here is absolutely incredible. Just to remind you, we're still in Canada, we're still in Quebec, and we got a beach like that. That is crazy.
There's a lot to see, a lot to do. Recently I've realized I like doing it all with you. Take my hand, twirl me around, hold me close, don't ever put me down. Every time I look at you, you're looking back at me, my dear. When you are around, everything seems crystal clear. I've been dreaming of this moment, hoping for something real, for something real.
This morning, it's time for us to leave paradise and head deeper into the backcountry for our next section. So we are currently on a 250 kilometer long gravel road from Port Cartier in Quebec to the Eye of Quebec. What that is, we'll show you once we're there. We found a pretty cool or promising satellite images for a nice camp spot back there, but yeah, we already worked ourselves through some dense bushes, but then over here, that's where it stops. No getting through. Well, that's how it works sometimes. Now we have to back up through the bushes. All right, we found a very good place. Nice and open and nobody around. Obviously, because we're in the middle of nowhere. We quickly made us a little fireplace and also a quick and dirty fire just to get some smoke and fire to have control over the black flies here. Alright, we have made it to our next destination, the Eye of Quebec, which from this perspective is just a massive lake, very beautiful lake. But if you look from above, it is a big circle. That's why they call it the Eye of Quebec. So this lake has apparently formed some 215 million years ago, when asteroids hit the whole place. And now Hydro-Quebec, they're having a power or hydro plant a bit further south, so they build up a dam, and now they have this massive reservoir and a perfect circular lake. Pretty cool place. Today, the Trans-Labrador Highway is fully paved. This huge project was finished in July of 2022. Just before the Labrador border, there is a 70-kilometer section of gravel road which passes two huge iron ore mines. Nice! Check this out! We made it to Newfoundland and Labrador. Technically we're in Labrador because Newfoundland is its own island, but it's one province. And we have arrived. Awesome! Alright, we have found a really cool camp spot, and yeah, I'd say let's try if we can get a trout. That would be awesome. Let's see if it works out. Alright, I'll continue for a bit, maybe try another spot, and you'll see in a second if it worked out or not. So, trout is not really working for me, but yeah, we got a nice northern pike that should make for a good dinner, maybe even two. Nice. Alright, so look at this. This is the two fillets we got out of the pike yesterday. Pretty good. For the two of us, that makes two full meals. I'd say that's pretty awesome. With the pike, they got some Y bones. They go through here, and they're kind of annoying because they're not so like it's not too hard to remove them, But if you leave them in, like while you eat it, it's kind of annoying because you always have the bones. So yeah, I remove the bones and then I will marinate it, put it in the fridge, and then we got one of the fillets tonight and the second one tomorrow. 2 meals out of 1 fish. Also for me, what's most important when I fillet and prepare the fish is give always my best to lose as little meat as possible, because I feel like if you take an animal's life, it's most respectful to fully use it and don't waste anything. So I prefer to take some more time and make it thoroughly and don't waste anything. Alright, so here we got our marinated fish, and it's just salt, pepper, oil, garlic and some herbs. And here we go, fresh fillets. And because we are super lazy today and we had late lunch, it's only fish and cucumber salad. Ready?
Yes.
Woke up this morning with the sunrise in my eyes, just like a new day, a breath of fresh air in my life. I don't know how, don't know why, but I'll be toasting all my life.
The 1,149 kilometer Trans-Labrador Highway stretches from the west to the southeast of the province. It's really the only paved road in Labrador. The rest of this vast province is only accessible by boat or bush plane.
My ride sweeter to meet the one I love.
I really like these remote gas stations when you're in the middle of nowhere. It's just cooler than a regular gas station, I guess. So simple. Everything is simple and easy, it just needs to work. I think that's what I like about it. We also wanted to camp here, and I talked to the lady in the gas station. She was super friendly and said, yeah, you can camp wherever you want, but she recommends the town center because it's more quiet and they have bathrooms 24 hours. And here in the morning it gets very loud and noisy, so yeah, we headed there. Alright, so we're in Churchill Falls at the town center, and this here is camp for tonight. The reason is we really need a night without bugs. It is crazy. Black flies and mosquitoes are still so bad. We have a million bites all over our bodies, and we at least need one chill night without any bugs around us. So this is why we decided to sleep here, and seems super quiet. The town center is open 24/7. They have a bathroom, so yeah, enjoy my ice cream. And then we should have a really chill evening here. Nice. We set up camp just outside the small town of Cartwright in Labrador. We truly enjoy our time in these small fisher towns. So we're pretty much at the end of the Trans-Labrador Highway. Or we're approaching the end. I think it's still another 150, 200 kilometers. And I think this section here, or this part here, is our most favorite one. It is very beautiful. It's very open, it's a bit hilly. You got tons and tons of lakes. It's incredible. It's so beautiful right now. This beautiful place will be our final camp in Labrador. We're picking our last cloudberries and enjoying a gorgeous sunset. Tomorrow, we're taking the ferry to Newfoundland.
Alright, you can follow this one down lane number 9.
All right, thank you.
Have a good day.
This ferry is actually located in Quebec, just behind the provincial border with Labrador. It connects the southernmost part of Labrador or the easternmost part of Quebec with Newfoundland. The ferry leaves from Blanc-Saint-Blanc in Quebec and arrives in St. Barbe in Newfoundland, taking about 1 hour and 45 minutes. So in this ferry ride, our Trans-Labrador Highway comes to an end and we start the final leg of our 7,000 kilometer road trip. Newfoundland, let's go, we're excited. back in Newfoundland. Good morning from Newfoundland. We are back and it feels amazing. We're currently on the Great Northern Peninsula, so northeast Newfoundland. And yeah, we had our first amazing night here. What a cool place, right by the ocean. And yeah, now we explore up here and slowly make our way over the island to St. John's. Just happy to be back. It feels really good. You're happy to be back?
Yes, I'm excited.
Are you living a take?
We just went to a spot that looked again pretty good. It's a camp spot, but it wasn't. But it's a little fun drive here in the forest. But it was very tight and uneven, so we continue our drive a little bit. We have made it to camp, and tomorrow is an exciting day as we're going for a sunrise hike here in Grossmore National Park. I think this will be an exciting day. We hope the sky clears up a little bit for some better views, but other than that, we're excited for a fantastic day tomorrow. Go to sleep early and then have an early start tomorrow morning. Good morning. We are a bit early, it's still pitch black outside, but the first section is through the forest anyways, and once we made it through there we should have some first light. This is really almost favorite ways to go hiking for the sunrise. It's usually very beautiful, getting up early, arriving in the dark at the trailhead. It's always a special feeling. We enjoy that. So let's go. We're back, we made it. Good job. That was an incredible hike. If you're ever in Newfoundland, we highly recommend hiking the Gros Morne. It's such a beautiful place up there. But now we're tired, so let's drive for a bit. So we made it to Elliston on the Buena Vista Peninsula, and there is a very famous place here for watching puffins, something that's very important to Bianca, and of course I want to see them as well. And we just went there because we're a little bit late in the season, but they're still there. So now we just wait until tomorrow morning, and then during sunrise we go there, and it should be really beautiful. Let's see what we can catch. See you tomorrow. This was definitely one of our favorite mornings. Watching the puffins in the golden morning light was a dream come true for Bianca.
There's a lot to see, a lot to do. Recently I've realized I like doing it all with you. Take my hand, twirl me around.
Late August in Newfoundland, and blueberries are growing like crazy. Everything is full.
Every time I look at you, you're looking back at me, my dear.
Fresh blueberries.
When you are around, everything seems crystal clear. I've been dreaming of this moment, hoping for something real, for something real. Way back when I was a lonely soul, holding on to a heart so cold. Letting go is the only way to free myself from years of pain.
We continued on to our next camp, and from there it won't be long before we reach the end of the trip.
Rainy days don't seem so wet.
That's the camp spot here. Holy smokes.
Stormy nights don't stay.
Nice. This is such a beautiful place here. Beautiful white sand, all the dunes in the back. Nobody around. Just the way we like it.
Thing that I'll ever know. Talk for hours and never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete steps. We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon to the place we met. Oh.
This is what we love so much about Newfoundland. It's so easy to find a perfect camp along the rough coastline. So here we go, we made it to St. John's, and with that finished our incredible road trip. We planned with a trip for about 7,000 kilometers. We adjusted it by 1,000 because we had to cut out a section, and in the end we drove over 8,500 kilometers, so it's quite the trip.
A lot of detours.
A lot of detours, but there's so fun roads to explore, so yeah, it's just part of it. And it took us about 2 months, and yeah, we thought we give a bit of a recommendation because I think this trip is maybe not for everybody. Like, if you want to go there, if you want to follow the whole trip what we did, you really should like the boreal forest, trees, lakes, rivers, and not a lot of people. If that matches you, it's a pretty cool trip, like through some very remote places, very beautiful terrain. We did it in July and August, which by now it's not the perfect timing. Like, if you can choose, we'd suggest starting mid of August, and then latest would be probably early October because then winter comes. But I think mid August to beginning of October is probably the best time because you don't have the bugs, you don't have mosquitoes, which was our biggest pain on the whole trip. That's for sure.
Yeah, they are crazy up north, so
that was really wild. Also the reason why we cut out the section. And you would drive into the fall colors, which I think is very beautiful. Yeah, so we finished this video with a couple of last shots from Newfoundland, which is definitely our most favorite part of this trip. This island is just, for us, it's the most beautiful place in Eastern Canada.
yeah, for sure.
This island is very special. Definitely the best camp spots in the east. Definitely the nicest people, lots of land to explore. We had the best campsites, always by the ocean with beautiful sunrise, beautiful sunsets. But also inland is very beautiful, nice lakes, good fishing, and they have some fun backcountry roads. So yeah, overall Newfoundland is definitely our biggest recommendation if you just want to do part of this trip.
And also the best part for ending this trip now, because the best comes at last.
True. So thank you so much for watching, and now we leave you with a couple of last shots from this beautiful island.